Scott, dude, this is kind of weird. This one came out of nowhere. Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer wants PC gaming stores on Xbox. What?
Huh.
That's
Opening them up.
Oh man, it sounds like desperate times over there for Xbox, doesn't it? I think the more they open, the more it feels like. I get you want to be more inclusive, but it just feels like you're in desperation. I think more than anything, that's the feeling I get. Is that the feeling you get?
Yeah, this is a little off of the wall. Outside of the box, one may say, but
Outside the Xbox. Samuel told over at Windows Central, imagine sitting down, turning on your Xbox console, and loading up Epic Game Store Library. According to Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer, it's something he'd like to see. In an interview with Polygon, Spencer talked about how the console market is flat overall, meaning that the same people are buying consoles, but the overall market isn't growing. And that one of the ways to provide more options for players would be to open up consoles. Alright. Hypothetically, this could mean allowing players using Xbox console to buy games from the Xbox Store or from the Epic Games Store. Considering our history as a Windows company, Spencer said, quote, nobody would blink twice if I said, hey, when you're using a PC, you get to decide the type of experience you have by picking where to buy games. There's real value in that, end quote. Spencer added that, quote, if I play on a gaming PC, then I feel like I have more continuous part of a gaming ecosystem as a whole, as opposed to on console. My gaming is kind of shared, to use a gaming term, or sharded, sorry, as to use a gaming term, based on these different closed ecosystems that I have to play across. Dude, he's not wrong, right? When you think about it,
Yeah.
You're on your PC, it is open to everything, from Game Pass to Steam to Epic Games Store. You choose the way you want to play. GOG is in there. Like, the list can go on and on, but Microsoft is invested in PC gaming as well as Xbox. Microsoft is no stranger to PC gaming, and in recent years, it has doubled down, bringing every Xbox game to Steam and PC Game Pass at the same time as console release. Players that purchase a first-party game digitally on Xbox are entitled to the Microsoft Store version for free, and vice versa via Xbox Play Anywhere. The Xbox app for PC Game Pass, which has seen a fair bit of criticism over the past few years, has also garnered improvements recently for better functionality and ease of use. This support has also grown due to major acquisitions across the past couple of years, with Microsoft bringing in ZeniMax Media and Activision Blizzard King in part of the Xbox organization. Spencer has also previously talked at length about the need to better cross-save support. Yeah, that's a cross-save, cross-support across the gaming industry, wanting players to have their saves and progress regardless of where they choose to play. That is okay. Here's the thing right now. Right now, I'm on MLB The Show, which a couple years back actually came to Xbox. It was an interesting move regardless. But at the same time, the ability then to take my save from PlayStation and bring it over to Xbox is there. So I can take my Diamond Dynasty team that I've built, that I've worked hard to acquire these players, and then I just bring the whole thing over, and it's like I've never left my ecosystem, right? So I just get to continue on. What an incredible thing to do. Ubisoft does that well as at the same time with some of their games, that you can just take your save. Doesn't matter if you're on Ubisoft Plus, again, right? There's another platform to use, and then you bring it over on the PC side from your console, and away you go there. So, dude, it's a twisted little weave that they're starting to get into, that they're looking for other ways to generate revenue. But Scott, how does that work? Like, if we get Epic Game Store, or even better yet, Steam. Dude, if I could bring my Steam library to Xbox, are you kidding? How?
This is sounding a little bit like the handheld market, where we're working with these other third parties to be able to combine certain libraries together. But this is an interesting concept, because it's Xbox thinking of PC and Xbox being one ecosystem again.
Yeah.
And we've seen a little bit of that when they go to things like Age of Empires 2. Being able to play that on console is a big deal. So I can see this kind of bridging that gap, and this becomes an Xbox kind of becomes the cheapest version of a PC you could buy at that point.
But
And
not
it's interesting because you could stay with some of your friends, but get that console gaming experience maybe. And if some of your friends are on Steam, and I'm thinking of the Blizzard acquisition as well.
yeah.
So a lot of these Blizzard games, a lot of this PC property now could be unlocked for the greater Xbox ecosystem. And I think that might be interesting. There's been a lot of people talking about World of Warcraft coming to Xbox one day, and this might actually be a step towards that.
It could be, right? Mouse and keyboard can connect to the Xbox. So is that how you get into some of these? Because let's be honest, when you get into some of these PC games, dude, the last thing you want to do is play them on a controller, right? They are at home on a keyboard and a mouse. But now I'm into a wireless mouse, a wireless keyboard on my couch, on my lap. Like it's kind of a weird setup, but it's very possible. I'd probably do it. If I'd be honest, man, I'd probably do it. If I can sit on my couch instead of like, I'm here on my computer all day long, right? So for me to step away and get into gaming, I prefer my downtime to be on my couch in front of the big TV instead of at the computer again, right? Even though right now, dude, we have a ton of PC games we're covering. It is nuts, but it's one of those.
You cannot escape it.
Oh man, I can't leave the computer. It's one of those things that. But if I could go to the couch and do it, yeah, I'd probably do that. And Steam has the big screen opportunity as well, right? Where you can tap that into your TV to play that way. But it seems interesting. Where's the benefit for Xbox to bring Steam and Epic Game Store to the? Now he hasn't. Well, there's a possibility, right? But I think they probably line up with Epic first. I think if over Steam, because I think Steam's a little bit more closed off, but there's opportunities there. What do they get out of that, Scott?
Yeah, I think it's really just bridging two kind of pools of gamers together, hoping that some from PC will jump across. If you have a friend that's the League of Legends friend, maybe they'll find you in other games because they're on Xbox now, because League of Legends will run there. And that's just one thought that I'm having. I don't know if League of Legends will ever jump on board, but that would just be a really large get for Xbox. But that's another. It's like Xbox is stepping into another pool to see who they can acquire in another field. That's really strange.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to buy Epic or Steam. Well, Valve in that case, right? But it's definitely interesting to see where Phil is looking down the future. And then it kind of makes me think of what's PlayStation up to then, right? This is where Phil's mindset is at, that if it has truly plateaued, is it that they plateaued or that Xbox is plateaued because PlayStation's still king?
What do you want me to do?